Hi guys, it's me, Katrina Maria. I wanted to talk today about something that really is focusing on for the females, Um, and today I wanted to talk about menstrual cups, my review of menstrual cups versus menstrual discs. And I wanted to make this video today because the one that actually is my favorite gets a bum rap all the time and nobody likes it, but I love it. And then the ones that work for everybody else don't work for me at all. So, so today we're going to be reviewing the Soft Cup, which is a menstrual disc. Same thing as the Flex Cup or the Flex Disc that they have. And then we're going to review the Talisi menstrual cup set. It's kind of an off-brand set that I got from Walmart that has a small and a large cup in it, and because I really wasn't sure, but we'll go more into detail on those in a little bit. And then the Ziggy cup by Intima. So this one actually, I'm gonna go a little bit more into the story of what's gone on. So I had originally gotten the Soft Cup right here, probably in 2016. And I wanted to try them. I wanted to see how they worked. I liked the fact that it wasn't, that it was kind of like a more natural alternative to using like tampons and pads and stuff like that. So it was a little bit intimidating upon looking at it initially. And this is what it looks like. It's in a little holder. And then it looks like this, basically. So what you do with the menstrual disc, you squeeze it like this, and then you basically stick it up, and it goes into the thorax area of your lady parts, and that is right below the cervix. It's like a wide open area. It goes in, and then pretty much just sits behind the pubic bone, and then holds itself in there. I had a lot of success with this. I really, really love these. And then I don't have the original box for these at all, but I like these. These were great. So I would kind of alternate between these and tampons, and kind of whatever I had or could afford that month. Now, then I started to see everybody talk about menstrual cups and how much they love the menstrual cups. I watched it for a year, kind of contemplated which ones to get, because they usually are, they can run between $20 and $45 and up. And you have to kind of figure out if you're a small or a large, and it's kind of like weird standards by it, because I guess if you're under 30 and never given birth to kids, you get the smaller cup. And if you're over 30 or you have given birth to children, then you get the larger size. Well, I'm over 40 and never had kids. And I would say I'm probably a bit more compact than other people. So I didn't know what to get, And is this some kind of like a vagina fairy out there that on your 30th birthday, all of a sudden your vagina expands and then you have to get a bigger size cup? It's kind of strange to me, because I think women are just all anatomically different as far as that aspect goes. So I was looking on Walmart.com for a menstrual cup, and of course I looked at it for months. But I didn't want to get the wrong one, the wrong size, because it would be too expensive to have to go through all of them. And I see these women online that have 10 different menstrual cups, and they're spending $35, $40 a pop on these, and I don't want to do that. So I saw this set right here for $12, and it's called the Talisi menstrual cups. It comes with a smaller cup and a larger cup, a sanitizer cup for it, and then a little silk holding bag for it. So they look like this. Um, and here is the smaller cup, and here is a larger cup right here. I'm going to link below all the products that I talk about today. So I thought these looked, relatively harmless, and for $12, you get to try the small and the large, and you don't have to really, sorry, like, you get to try the small and the large, so you can figure out what works for you. And then also what was pretty cool about this is it came with the sterilizer cup. So when it comes time to sterilize your cup at the beginning of the month, you sterilize it in here with the hot water and cover it up just like so. And awesome. So that's pretty nice to come with. And then it came with this little bag. It's not the fancy bags that everybody else gets when they spend $40 on a menstrual cup, but it just says Talisi, a little soft cotton bag. It's cute. Comes with instructions. Right here, a little instruction book. Pretty straightforward instructions. Nothing too elaborate. But it gets the job done. So my experience with these, I figured because I loved the soft cup so much, the internal device that goes into the 4X, I figured that I would probably love menstrual cups too, but I didn't really have like the best experience with menstrual cups. But I gave it a couple of months, and I gave it 2 months. And my first round, I figured I would try the larger cup, and because I'm over 30, so I don't know if the vagina fairy came and widened it up or something. So I figured, okay, let's try this. So these are pretty interesting. They're pretty sturdy and firm. They're a medical grade silicone. And you just go like so, and there's a lot of different folding techniques. Some of the menstrual cup channels go into that. I did the basic C fold, just like so, and then you insert it in, and it doesn't go all the way up. There's a little pulley thing on the bottom, but I had pain immediately in the bladder. As soon as I put this in, I was like, oh God. And so I kind of adjusted it, pulled it down a little bit, and I could still feel it. I didn't like it. So I thought, okay, well, maybe I need the smaller cup. So I went ahead and did the smaller cup, and I'm going to show you what this looks like when you do a C fold on it. Just like that. Went in. And it wasn't bad. Now, I didn't have the experience where people put it in and they can't feel it. I was always aware that it was in there. It felt weird, but I didn't have the pain or the blockage that I had with the larger cup when I went to pee. It's like it was blocking my ability to pee, and I don't know if I put it in wrong. I'm not entirely sure. It's pretty straightforward on how to do it. So I tried both sizes of these, and I never warmed up to it. It never felt good. It was always kind of just uncomfortable. And I figured, okay, well, at least I have a better idea that I would probably, if I did spend $30 or $40 on a cup, I would probably get the smaller size. So at least I know that. And of course, I'm looking. I heard that the Salt cup got really good reviews. I heard other cups getting really good reviews, and apparently the Diva cup didn't get great reviews. So I know that I felt more comfortable with the using the disc. When the disc went in, I didn't feel anything. I didn't have any leakage with this, nothing. I didn't have any leakage with these either. They pretty much suctioned up. Removal was relatively easy. I didn't have any problem. Once you break the suction, you kind of have to stick your finger up there and pop it, break the suction, and then you're good. No real problems with it. Not really a big mess. People always complain that these are a big mess. Um, upon getting it out and pulling it out, because what you do is once it's up in there, it opens up, goes behind the pubic bone, and then you basically have to stick your finger up there and pull it out. Now you're going to probably get some blood on your finger, when you're pulling it out, and there may be, but it's not as horrifying as people make it out to be. What I do is I just have some toilet paper ready, and I just absorb the toilet paper with the blood and wipe it out, completely. And they say that these are not reusable, but I will wash them in between and use them for a period. I'm not dead. I don't know if you're supposed to do that or not, but it's medical grade silicone, and I'm sterilizing it in between with hot water and soap and cleaning it. I don't know. I guess there was a version made, and I think Kelly, that does the one girl that does all the menstrual videos, menstrual cup videos. I think they're Kelly. She said that there was one that was made like this that was reusable all the time. So I realized after these, I was always just aware that they were in. Now they're a bell-shaped one. So I don't know if that makes a difference. I found out in my journey that I have a very high cervix and a crazy dog. So that might be why these worked out better for me. So I was looking at these, and I looked at the Luma Cup, and they had buy one get one free special. And they're a menstrual disc, and I guess they're out of Brazil. And I didn't have the $50 at the time to get it. And because it ends up being almost $50 with shipping and handling. So I looked at those, and then I looked to see if what Walmart, I had access to a Walmart card. So I looked, and they didn't have menstrual discs at all. And then finally, one day I found this, the Ziggy cup. Now, I had seen a lot of reviews on the Ziggy cup. Apparently, people had complained that it was too soft, and that it wouldn't stay in place, and that there were issues with it staying in place and falling out or sliding out of women, and that it was much softer than like the soft cup. Like, this is pretty rigid. Like, you kind of have to press that. Now with the Ziggy, I'll be honest with you, I love this freaking thing. This is like my holy grail of reusable menstrual products. I'm going to open it up, and I have a couple things to talk about with this, actually. People had also complained that the packaging was just like a bit too much for a sustainable product, for eco-friendly. But honestly, you guys, you can reuse. I'm going to take these out real quick. You can reuse these for like desk organizers. I'm a professional organizer by trade, so that's pretty much how I see everything. But like, you can put these in a desk and use them as organizers. You can use them for a lot of things. Pencils, pens would go great in here. Supplies for the kids. Another thing too is if you get this, it opens at the top and at the bottom, and then it basically just pops open this way. So a lot of people that did reviews too had a hard time figuring out how to open this, and they were going to crack it, but they didn't have to. So I'm going to go into the product here. I don't have the instructions apparently, but I'll tell you what, the instructions were not good that came with it. They were in the tiniest type that ever existed, and it wasn't good. I couldn't read it. I had to go online to get the instructions, because this menstrual cup disc is different than this one. Now this one you can see is round, and this one is oblong. And so it is different, but same concept for insertion. But as you can see, I have to really press this one. This one is much softer. Now, I went in reading all the reviews that this one is almost gets too soft and is hard to keep in. I had the opposite. I had a little bit of an issue getting it out because once it popped up in there, it was there. I had no leakage, no issues, nothing. Oh, another thing about this too, it does have a front and a back. So as you can see here, there's a curve and a front and a back. So what you're going to do, this is the front and this is the back. So you're going to press it in and it's going to go in this way and then up into the thorax. And there's a trick that you can do with this where you take your thumb and you basically put it in the ridge and then you push it into place and it'll pop right behind your pubic bone. And then you should be fine. I didn't feel it. I didn't have any issues with it. I had no cramping while I had this inside me. Really no issues at all. So, I'm going to tell you right now, this actually worked great. I had no problems with it. I used it my entire period. Even on my heaviest day, I had no leakage. And it was pretty full a couple of times. And I left it in for maybe 10 to 12 hours, depending on what I was doing and, when I had to take it out. But this device right here, because it's gotten a bad rep for not being able to stay in, not being firm enough, I had the opposite experience. I actually had trouble removing it a few times. It would take me 10 minutes to really get in there and pull it out, because it was up there. Apparently, you can have sex when you use these. I don't really do that, so I don't know. But other women have said it's been fine. I suppose it kind of looks like the old school diaphragms that they used to have, but this is not a birth control device. But from what I remember, diaphragms kind of had a similar function in a way. So, yeah. But I am going to tell you, in my book, I'm a fan of menstrual discs over the menstrual cups. I am not a big fan of these, and I don't feel like trying 10 different ones and spending all kinds of money for no reason. But if you want to try menstrual cups, I would recommend, and you never have, you just kind of want to get an idea of it, I would recommend getting the Talisi kits. They have them on Amazon. I've seen them on there. They get really good reviews. A lot of women like them. I believe they have another shape too. But the whole entire kit for, a large cup, a small cup, a sterilizing cup, and a little baggie is under $15. So if you're skittish and you don't really know, what size you are, you just want to try them for novelty's sake, I would get the Talisi cup and just try it and see how it works. They didn't really work out great for me, but I don't think that menstrual cups are really for me. I think menstrual discs are, and I think it's kind of like one of those things that if you like one, you probably don't like the other. And I found that to be true. Women who like the disc generally don't like the cup. And then also, I have an inverted uterus, and I had no problems with the disc. So, I don't know. But my win is the Ziggy cup by Intima. So bright. Okay. And, also, it comes with a silicone holder, too. So when you're not using your Ziggy cup, you can put it right in the holder here. Actually, this is exactly how you would insert it, too. Just like this. And then there you go. And it's a very soft silicone. Yeah. So keep it in here when you're not using it. And you also, if you are on the same path that I'm on, you can also sterilize it in your little cup here. So I get in the instructions it talks about boiling. I believe for 5 to 8 minutes, and I did that before using it. I did everything that they said. But yeah, so, but that's my review today. And my winner is the Ziggy Cup, and I'm only doing it because it actually is a great product. Um, but once again, it's kind of like with these menstrual products, everyone's different. Some people have a short cervix, a high cervix, a medium cervix. Um, if you want more information on menstrual cups, there's like Put a Cup in It. I believe they're a YouTube channel and they have a blog and everything, and they do reviews of like everything. And then I think it's just Kelly. She does really good reviews. She does show the blood and everything. Today I'm not going to show you that. No. So, yeah. But, yeah, I just wanted to kind of talk about this today in case anybody had, any thoughts on it. This is the winner. And don't complain so much about this. These are actually great organizing tools, So, reuse and recycle. You can recycle it, obviously, but you can also recycle it by reusing it for certain things. Makeup brushes, paint brushes, pens, pencils. You can put things like, organized beauty products in here, whatever, sponges. There's a lot of things you can do with this. It's not the most horrible thing on earth, and there are a lot of people complaining about that. And I'm like, and when I got it, I expected it to be much bulkier than what the packaging to be much bulkier. But I don't know. I don't really have a problem with it. I got bigger issues in life to deal with. So, yeah. All right, guys. So I just want to talk to you today about menstrual cups versus discs, and this has been my experience. If anyone has any kind of tips or whatever, I would recommend looking into the Talisi brand. So, all right, guys. Well, I will talk to you later. Thanks for coming by. Bye.